to join the company. So there are people who have backgrounds in open source software development and cryptography, and there are other people who have decades of experience in ETFs and asset management, and then we try to build that team. So our capital markets team already has relationships with most of the APs. It's a relatively small world. And we go out and we approach the ones that are some of the most accomplished. I think public names are Virtu and Jane Street. Macquarie is a public name on our fund. There's another AP on our fund that is definitely a household name bank, but we have been asked not to mention. So there's still a range of people's comfort in the public forum. But we go out and we try to recruit the best counterparties. And I will tell you that before the Bitcoin ETFs launched, for those of you who don't know, again, I mentioned Bitwise strives to be a best-of-breed specialist in this space, the same way you would think of Apollo in private credit or Brookfield in infrastructure or Blackstone in private real estate. We're purpose-building for this space, but we're not Fidelity and we're not BlackRock. So we had to do a little bit of begging for people to take us seriously. That changed after the launch, and we started to have inbound from some firms that wanted to join as an AP. So I guess I just can't emphasize enough. I think that the Bitcoin ETFs have really brought Bitcoin into the realm of possibility for a lot of traditional financial institutions, to the point where, for the first time in 6.5 years, we have banks reaching out to us looking to be an authorized participant on a Bitcoin fund.
That's a great evolution. I do think it's funny that you went and said, hey, you want to be an AP? And they're like, yeah, but you can't tell anyone we're associated with you.
Yeah, that's remarkable. There's actually a bank with a wealth management division that recently, they spent 2 months evaluating Bitcoin ETFs. They approved the Bitwise Bitcoin ETF for advisors to put in portfolios. And they specifically asked that I not tweet their name.
Because you would have otherwise.
I may have otherwise. But yeah, they didn't put out a press release, so it's not publicly known. I think that's a remarkable part of the first quarter of this year, is that a lot of traditional and reputable firms have started engaging with Bitcoin in a way they never have before, but so few of them are saying anything about it. If you just scroll through your LinkedIn or you read press releases, you would think that nothing has changed versus last year, and I'll just tell you the world has completely changed versus last year, but for now, most or many are preferring not to have it be public.
And just to add one more comment to this,